So let's see question number, brain teaser, question number BA. The question is, if AB is parallel to DE, we have to find angle ACD. Now this is AB and this is DE. These two lines are parallel. We have to find this angle, that is ACD. Now let's see what we can do here. We have a Z here. So if this is 35 degree, that means this must be a 35 degree. These two are alternate angles. That means we will get here 35 degree. Now this angle is external angle of the triangle CDE. So we can use the property of exterior angle is sum of interior opposite angles. So we will add these two and we will get here 88 degree. Since AB is parallel to DE, this is given in the question. That means angle CED will be equal to angle BAC. This is equals to 35 degree. The reason is alternate angle. Now in triangle CDE, angle C plus angle D, exterior angle C will be equal to angle D plus angle E. This is what? This is exterior angle property. So I can write here, this is equal to 53 degree plus 35 degree, that is 88 degree, and this is what? Angle ACD. See the next question. So the next question is, if PQ is parallel to OL and we have to show that is OL is also parallel to ST, we have to give the reason for it. Now if PQ is parallel to OL, that means this angle must be equal to this complete angle, because these two are alternate interior angle. This angle and this angle is alternate interior angle. That means this whole angle must be 110 degree. If this is 60 degree, we can find this angle, and if the sum of these two is 180 degree, then we can say that these two lines are parallel, because the sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree in case of parallel lines only. So what we will do, first we will find this angle, that is this blue part angle, and let's see whether the sum of these two is 180 degree or not. So we'll write here, since PQ is parallel to OL, this means the angle PQ, I'm going to name it as R. So PQR is equals to angle QRL, and this must be 110 degree. The reason is alternate angles. That means angle QRL is equals to 110 degree, but QRL is equals to angle QRS plus angle SRL. This is 110 degree. That means we can write here angle SRL is equals to 110 degree minus angle QRS. That means this is 110 degree minus 60 degree. That means angle SRL is equals to angle TSR plus angle SRL is equal to 130 degree plus 50 degree, that is 180 degree. But these are co-interior angles. And therefore we can say कि OL is parallel to ST. See how to solve this question. If AB is parallel to PQ and we have to find the value of Y. So for that we are going to do a construction, that is we are going to draw a line parallel to AB which passes through this point. Let it be C. Let's draw a line which parallel to the AB and PQ and passes through C. Now we are getting a alternate angle here. This is the alternate angle. So this will be 59 degree, and here also I am getting an alternate angle. So this is also 59 degree. So the value of y will be equal to 59 plus 59 degree. So let's solve this one. Going to name it as x and y. XCA will be equal to angle BAC. That means angle XCA will be equal to 59 degree. The reason behind it, they are alternate angles. So we'll write here alternate angles. In the same way, we can write here similarly. Angle XCP is also 59 degree. So y is equal to angle XCA plus angle XCP, that is 59 degree plus 59 degree. That means we will get here 118 degree. Let us see the next question. If AB is parallel to DE, EF, DE is parallel to BC and AC is parallel to DF, that means this line AB is parallel to EF, DE is parallel to BC and AC is parallel to DF. Now we have to find the value of x and y. So for that, for finding the value of y, I am going to take DE and DF and AC as parallel lines. Since DF is parallel to AC and this DE is the transversal, so we can say this 60 degree and y are co-interior angles. So the sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. So we'll get y is equals to 120 degree. The same case is there. In case, let's see, in this case, AB is parallel to EF. If AB is parallel to EF, that means we can say this 110 degree and E are co-interior angles, and we can get this angle. This will be 70 degree. Now coming on to this figure, now this angle E is 70 degree, and since DE is parallel to BC, so these two angles are co-interior angles and the sum must be 180 degree. So x is equals to 110 degree. So let's solve this question. So first of all, I will write here since AC is parallel to DF, so y plus 60 degree is equals to 180 degree. The reason is co-interior angles. That means I can write here y is equals to 180 degree minus 60 degree. That means y is equals to 120 degree. So that means we will get x is equals to 180 degree minus 70 degree. That is x is equals to 110 degree. So this will be our answer. We'll get here x is equals to 120 degree. Sorry, x is equals to 110 degree and y is equals to 120 degree.